The hotfix for the crashing caused by Parenthood UI is rolling out. Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to my Sims 4 news video. And when I say rolling out, it is out for computer users, i.e. PC and Mac, and console is supposed to follow as per this tweet from the SimsDirect, and they also shared this on their Discord, the Sims Discord that is. We've begun releasing a fix that resolves the crashing and visual issues with the Simology panel that started after the latest base game update. The fix at this time is for PC and Mac users with console to follow, and they linked to the patch notes. So the patch notes essentially say the same thing, that the fix is live for PC and Mac, and PlayStation and Xbox will follow shortly. At the time that I'm recording this, I have not heard that it's gone out to console yet, and I do know that it needs to get approved, or that's what I've heard, by Microsoft and Sony before it can roll out there, which is probably why there is a delay. And the actual bug fix says the Simology panel no longer flashes for child or teen Sims who have reached the maximum of their character values, and the interface no longer becomes unresponsive. That said, I had seen reports that it was happening even when they weren't at the maximum of their character values. But overall, apart from one small exception that has to do with mods, I have seen that this seems to have fixed the issue. And speaking of mods, if you use UI Cheats extension, there is a new version after today's hotfix update. So if you are updated at the most recent version of the game, then you need to get the most recent version of UI Cheats extension for the fix to apply per this, note here. And I'll link to that down below in case you do use that. But if you're having issues after updating on PC or Mac, then that should be the issue. But it also is a good idea to clear your local thumb cache file and repair your game just like any other update and see if that helps. That said, someone did reply, what about the mean bug? It's really hard to play a love pack when all the Sims are mean. Kind of defeats the purpose. And the response there is, we've prioritized investigating the issue of overly mean Sims to provide a resolution as soon as possible, and that they'll continue to keep us posted on any updates, which is consistent with what they said on Wednesday, which was that following this release, i.e. the Parenthood UI hotfix, we've prioritized investigating issues with neighborhood stories and overly mean Sims to provide a resolution as soon as possible. And in that case, they're saying to provide save files and me too the appropriate AHQ threads, which they linked in a follow-up. And that was that. So speaking of the Me Too count, I have the numbers from when I did my video on Wednesday, and the Me Too count at that point on the overly mean Sims was 227. And when I got this screenshot, which was late Thursday, it was at 490. So it's gone up quite a lot. And then the page count has gone up from, it was at 19 at the same time that there was the 227 people who had added a Me Too, to being 25 where you have the 490. So that is pretty active. I'm not really sure how long it's actually going to take them to get the resolution. When I did my tutorial video when it was a bug the previous time, that was in October 2022. And this report initiated in January 2023. So I'm thinking that it was fixed around then, and so it took them a little bit of time to get it that time, but maybe they'll be quicker this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed they will. And speaking of when I did my tutorial, it's still valid. Essentially, it's how to use MCCC to disable autonomous mean behavior. And you do that via the MCC options on your Sims computer. And you find that in MC Tuner Interactions Autonomy. And if you actually need to see it in action, I have referred to tutorial, which I will be linking, either in a card or at the end, and definitely down below. So they talked about the Me Too's. This one with respect to the neighborhood stories not taking family into account, it was at 30. It has gone up to 61. And then the other Neighborhood story issue was this one, where the romantic and friendship changes in the neighborhood have no effect, and it was at 22 and it's now at 47. Again, they were also asking for saves. Of course, they have to be mod and custom content free. So if you're having this problem and you're playing in a mod and custom content free save, you know, if you send them your saves, as long as they're looking for them, that's only going to help them speed up the process of trying to figure out this bug. If you're curious about some of the other bugs since the game update, I did do a full video, which I will also link at the end. But let me know if you have actually done the update, and hopefully it has helped for you. And if not, you know, follow the steps that I had suggested earlier. I'd love to know in a comment down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!